Hey everybody, it's Rose. I haven't seen you all for a really long time. I haven't been online that much. I've been keeping busy doing some other things, especially in my office, but it's summer now, and so I thought it might be fun to try to do a few more videos for the summertime. I'm going to be gone a lot this summer. I'm actually taking a vacation eventually with my husband for our 25th wedding anniversary and doing a lot of stuff in the office with classes. But I thought it might be fun today to talk a little bit about some summer reading. I do a lot of reading. I'm a big believer in reading books and learning new information. So I wanted to recommend some books that might be good for people who are interested in things like mediumship and communication, spiritual development, those types of things. So I'm going to show you some of the books that are on my reading list this year for the summertime, and maybe they will inspire you to either read them or perhaps go out and find some other good books by other good authors. There are so many out there, and these are just a few of the ones that I am reading or that I have found helpful in the past. So let's see. The first one I'm actually rereading this summer is this one that's called Spiritual Unfoldment. And of course, I am not very good at this yet. So this is by White Eagle, and this is a channeled book actually. And there are several of these in the series of books that this author channeled from this higher being called White Eagle. And it's a wonderful book for people who are interested in developing their spiritual gifts. And currently, I am working on a new book for my publisher, Llewellyn Worldwide, and I'm hoping to have that outline for that book finished by the end of the summer. So going back and reading some of the books that have been helpful to me in my own development, I thought would be helpful as I'm writing another book. So Spiritual Unfoldment, this is volume 1. You can see up here, volume 1. It is a really great resource. So these are a little hard to find. I don't know if you can get them on, I would assume you can look on Amazon and see if they're available. I actually bought these at Camp Chesterfield in the Tree of Life bookstore. So you may check out their website and see if the books are still available through them. So, and I'm going to be at Camp Chesterfield in August. So look on my website, and if you haven't joined my mailing list, make sure that you do so you can come out and see me at Camp Chesterfield. I'll be presenting on my own book, So You Want to Be a Medium. So that's one book I am personally rereading. This book is a book that I finished earlier this year, and I think it's a great resource, and it's by one of my very favorite teachers, Sharon Klingler, who is a medium here in Ohio, and I've taken lots of classes with her and consider her a colleague and a friend, as well as one of my own teachers. So this book is called Power Words: Igniting Your Life with Lightning Force by Sharon Klingler, and this is published through Hay House. I'm going the wrong direction here. Here we go. This is published by Hay House, and this is a great book about the power of our language and the language that we use every day. And it's really a great resource for thinking about how you use your language and what it creates for you every day. So Sharon has a lot of tips in here about words that you can use and how to think about that in trying to manifest particular things in your life. And she also has this very specific section on spirit communication and spirit connection. So if you are mostly interested in mediumship, this book might help you with that as well. So, Power Words. The last book that is a nonfiction book that is on my list of things to read this summer, is a book by Todd J. Leonard, who is a medium and teacher at Camp Chesterfield in Indiana. And Todd wrote this book several years ago, and I have not had a chance to read it yet, but I am going to, and I'm trying to get it in the frame here. Oh my God, I really need a lesson on this, don't I? This is called Talking to the Other Side, A History of Modern Spiritualism and Mediumship by Todd J. Leonard, PhD. Todd is a wonderful resource out at Camp Chesterfield. He's the Camp Chesterfield historian. And I'm looking forward to reading this because it is a historical account of modern spiritualism. And I always like to read about history and where we've come from, because I think history is really important, and we need to look back on our history as we're going forward, as we're trying to make new history and new pathways. So I'm looking forward to this book. Probably take it with me for some beach reading. Oh, I know most people read Stephen King on the beach. I read spiritualism books. So having said that, I am currently also reading fiction. I do read a lot of fiction. Of course, I would always recommend any of the books by my fiction publisher, which is Soulmate Publishing, and those are typically romance novels if you're interested in romance. But I also want to recommend a book that a good friend of mine named Wendy Vogel just published. It is called it is not called Firewalker. That's Stephen King. Let's try again. It's called Flame Walker. Wendy's going to kill me. But Flame Walker by Wendy Vogel. It has just recently come out. It is a fiction story, and it's really an interesting and inventive story. So I do recommend it. I hope that if you pick up a copy, you will enjoy it. You can get that on Amazon. You can download it onto your Kindle or your reading device, or you can get a hard copy of it. And you can also visit Wendy at wendyvogelbooks.com. That's WENDYVOGEL books, BOOKS, all one word, .com. So I'm really thrilled for Wendy. She's writing her own things, and I'm hoping that this will be the start of a really great career for her as a writer. So as always, I like to pay things forward for people that have supported me. I want to support others. You know, it's important to remember that saying, I think it's Buddha's saying that, you know, a candle that lights other candles never loses its own light. That's a paraphrase, but it's something along those lines. So anyway, I'll be back this summer. Hopefully we'll do some more meditations. We might do a little tarot. We might do a little mediumship connection work so that you can make your connections to spirit. But until then, happy reading, and I hope you have a lovely summer and enjoy your own brilliance as you make your own way on your spiritual journey. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.